Hi, welcome to Soul Food, and today we're just going to show you, simple easy, when you're doing your roast pork, how to make the perfect crackling. So if you just come in a little bit and see, all of you have got a piece of pork loin like this, okay, lots of fat on top there, and we're going to turn that into some beautiful crackling. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can remove it now and then lay it back on top of the pork, remove the fat, lay it back on top, or we're going to do it this way. We're going to cook it in the oven and then we're going to remove the fat off later and then return it back to the oven while the meat's resting to finish off your crackling. So what you need to do is the fat needs to be scored. So you get a sharp knife and just score it. Make sure you don't go too deep. You're just going in, you don't want to be going straight through to the actual meat. So you're scoring it, and you can do that anyway, just so you can get the bits of the oil and salt in. Now we're going to put a little bit of oil on top and rub that in. And then salt, and this will get you perfect crackling. So salt, can be generous with that. Rub the salt in all the areas onto your tray. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven on a very high heat, about 250 first, for 20 minutes, and then we're going to reduce the heat to about 200. So this size of a joint should take probably no longer than an hour. We work usually on 27 minutes per pound for a pork loin, so about an hour for this size of a joint. So as you can see, about an hour and 20 minutes this actually took, because it's quite a big piece. It's the pork's cooked 75 degrees in the middle, but as you can see, that the crackling is not how we want it. It's a little bit spongy, so we're going to remove the fat. So simply get a fork and a sharp knife, and then just try and run along. It should come away quite easily, to be honest. Run along the top of the meat and just remove the fat in one go like that. So that's now going to go back in the oven on a very high heat. What we're going to do, we're going to cover this, because we're going to let our pork rest before that can rest for about 20 minutes. So this is going to go back in the oven. If you want, you can flip it over as well, because we need to get that all crispy as well. Okay, so in 10 minutes, flip it over for another 10 minutes, and you'll have the perfect crackling. I'll see you in a bit. So our pork has been rested for about 20 minutes. The crackling, the pork fat was put back in the oven. Remember, 10 minutes on each side. That is completely enough. Now it's ready. And as you can see, it's hard, it's bristly, it's crackly, it's crunchy, and it's ready to go. And you just serve that on there. Beautiful, nice bit of crackling. Don't forget that beautiful apple sauce that we made 2 weeks ago to serve with this roast pork. So this is Stew's perfect crackling. Enjoy.